All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the end of day watch list report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. Let's get into it. So, as you know, tomorrow is Take Back Friday and Government Report Friday. So, you got to be ready for it. Let's look at what the charts are showing us. Theta is giving us a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And the support area here around the 189 is going to be the immediate downside target on that move. Next, we have ZEC or Zcash. And you can see you had that crash alert we talked about the other day, and we got downside production today. Market is coming back down. You're in a locked in bear market. That is no surprise. So expect more downside production in your Zcash. As far as XRP Ripple, well, this one had a crash alert also, and coming into today, you got some downside production. Market's going to come down and test the old support here. So this bearish trend momentum reading looks like it is going to start accelerating here to the downside. So definitely beware of that. Then we got here in silver, we have still the bullish algo shift. All right, after the market came down and put in a little short-term support bottom here. So we're going to look and see if the silver can get back above that $28 zone. That is a key resistance right now, psychological resistance for silver. Is going to need to get a close above that in order to have a hope of relocking in on the bull side and start trending higher again. So it still has a lot to overcome. All right. 28 is a big deal. Let's see if the market can close above it on Friday. Then we have the Dow. The Dow gave us a negative bot check today. Bot check, negative bot check means expect a big down leg coming. Expect a big down leg coming in your Dow. You still have a bearish trend momentum reading as well. Next, we have the NASDAQ 100. And we've been having bullish algo shifts here, but no upside production. So this one is basically waiting to go either way. It's going to try to rally back up to the top of the Kumo cloud around 18,170 perhaps. But that's saying a lot. Yeah, that's saying a lot. I think this one could also roll over too. So just be aware and alert of what's going on here. You still have the bearish trend momentum reading. You've stopped and ceased um, the correction. All right, the correction has stopped for now based on today. All right, today's close. So it looks like the market's going to try to rally tomorrow. So just be aware of that also. All right, be aware of that. All right, then you have gold. Gold also has a bullish algo shift as well. This bearish trend momentum reading is still valid. It's still a sell the rally environment, but that part has paused for now because of the bullish algo shift. So the market's still trying to push higher to get back up to the 2400 psychological resistance. I think it has the ability to do that, and we'll have to wait and see. Next, we have the S&P 500. Also, a negative bot check today. Expect a massive down leg to come. Dow and S&P expect massive down legs to come on the back of this alert. Next, you have crude oil still has a bearish trend momentum reading with a bullish algo shift. So the bulls and bears are in a battle, which creates this sideways market. This is a congestion area. The market's consolidated, moving sideways in a trading range. Next, you have the euro. You have the bullish algo shift that is lifting the price action. It managed to lift it out of correction mode today. So we'll see whether the bear sees that as an opportunity to bring the market back down, or is the market really going to try to make it back up to that psychological 108 resistance zone? This will be interesting to see. Next, we have the pound sterling. Same thing. It put in a short-term bottom, and we got out of correction mode today because of the bullish algo shift. Is the market going to try to get back up here, back above the 125 where it is to 127, which is the top of the Kumo cloud resistance? So can it get to 127? Do we have a 200 pip rally in store for the pound sterling? Now, with the Aussie, we had this rally alert here. We got this upside production. And today, got a little bit more upside production, enough to kick the market out of correction mode and giving us a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. And you're right, you're coming up here right on the vortex. So, can you get a close above the top of the Kumo cloud resistance? Can the market get a solid close above 66? That's going to be the question. It's going to need to do it before long, or it's going to fall to the forces of the vortex. And you see here, this is a solid resistance that goes down and starts pushing price action back down. And we could be looking at price action in the 63 level. So this is do or die moment now. The Aussie's going to have to really do something. You would have thought that gold would have helped it out, but no, it was not benefiting from that. So other pressures are coming into play. Aussie's really struggling. Then you got the Russell. Russell's giving us a bona fide crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, folks. Yeah, it's looking like this bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance is truly being tough. All right. Market's having a lot of problems staying above 2,000, which means that you could see a rather precipitous drop coming here in your Russell. Then we got Ethereum futures. We have a bullish trend momentum reading, bull market. You're in a locked in bull market. It's still in correction mode, and a big rally would kick the market out of that mode and build a base to rally over the weekend into next week. So right now, this is still in that mode. And then you have Bitcoin futures, bearish algo shift, still being a problem. You're still in correction mode in your Bitcoin as well. And the bearish algo shift is not helping. It's helping to suppress the price action. And I don't know how much longer this will last. You're starting to build a nice consolidation trading range area here. We'll see if there's enough willpower to push the price action out of it. And then the US dollar index also still having some bearish algo shift pressure that's keeping the price action at bay. You're consolidating up in this congested area here between the 105.50 and the 106. And the market is having problems now pushing above it. It's still in rally mode. You're still in a locked in bull market with a bullish trend momentum reading. There is no mistake, and price action is north of the Kumo cloud. This is a bullish environment. Make no mistake about it. But the bearish algo shift could push price action back to its support areas. That's the only thing with these algo shifts. Algo shifts move counter trend, and they sometimes put a top in or a bottom in. Bearish algo shifts tend to put in tops. Bullish algo shifts tend to put in bottoms. Like you did back here. This was all bearish algo shifts. And what did the market do? It topped out because look what happened. All right. Look what happened. Okay. So that's how that works, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So watch this dollar. It's still bullish. It hasn't gone nowhere. All right. It is what it is. Yeah, John, you're right. A weekend event can push dollar up for Monday. Absolutely it can. That is not out of the question. And we live in very interesting times. So yeah, anything could happen. Yes, an international event could happen this weekend. A nuke could go off somewhere. Anything is possible. A new war breakout or escalation to current warfare breakout, false flags, EMPs, taking down of electrical grids, cell phone towers go out, internet go out. Who knows? Anything is possible right now. Got to keep your head on a swivel so that you don't get caught flat-footed. That's what you got to do. Don't ignore anything. Don't even be afraid of being called a conspiracy theorist. We are not conspiracy theorists. We are conspiracy analysts. We analyze data and information so that we can make well-informed decisions. Okay. So definitely, definitely stay alert out there. All right. And like I said this morning in this morning's show, the stock markets, even though they're at a certain juncture right now, they're not going down. It's whatever happens, bad news, it doesn't matter. The markets are not trying to fall; they're trying to rally here. We should remember that. Now, the Russell has that crash alert. All right, so the Russell could very well roll over between tonight and tomorrow, but the S&P is not nowhere near that right now. All right, it's looking like it wants to break out and run and rally. And then when you look at the Nasdaq 100, it's the same story. It doesn't look like it wants to roll over. It's looking like it wants to get out and run. And then when you look at the Dow, now the Dow is looking like it may want to run too. It's more of a reach for the Dow, but the Dow is closer to a run than a fall. That's the weird part. The only market that looks like it's a sure thing. You can set your watch. Is this Russell? This Russell looks like it is just ready to roll over. You got. I mean, it's just what it is. It's weird. I know the setups don't make sense. The S&P looks like it could break out and run. The Nasdaq 100 looks like it could break out and run, and the Dow looks like it could possibly break out and run. The Dow just has a lot more ground to cover, but it could. This Dow can move, 700 points easy. All right. So, but I think the Nasdaq are the closest as far as rallying. So you could see something weird tomorrow. You could see all the stock indexes rally tomorrow while the Russell is falling apart. So, not saying the Russell is definitely going to fall. We do have this crash alert that can lead the market 3 to 5 days out. But it's a probability of rallying tomorrow than not, put it that way. I don't see a market crash or sell-off coming tomorrow. I just don't. Even what the market did today, I was warning everyone this morning when the market was down 700. I said, no, 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 no. The system is not impressed. Even on the close today, with everything that happened with the volatility, the system is not impressed. There is nothing there. Even if the market were to sell off tomorrow, the system is ignoring that probability or possibility. It doesn't care. It does not care. So I'm just saying, if you follow the system works if you work the system. Look for the intraday price inflection points as indicated on the attack reports. Don't try to overthink, overanalyze, or second guess the methodology. That's how you get hurt. All right. So just be patient. Sometimes, it's like hunting or fishing. All right. Sometimes, like with hunting, you wait for the deer to come, for that buck to come into the scope, and then you pull the trigger. With fishing, you can have your fishing pole in the water all day long and catch nothing. It's patience. Hunting and fishing is about patience. Sometimes you got to set up there in that blind and you're freezing cold, freezing your butt off if it's wintertime, or it's hot and bugs are flying around you in the summer. It just depends on the situation, but patience is key, right? You want that dinner, right? You want that venison, right? You want that trout, that salmon, that catfish. Well, it's going to require some patience, okay? So sometimes it's like that. All right. You can go a week and get no fills because the market is just not doing anything. You can be like, yeah, but if the Dow was down 700 today, yeah, but it's in a trading range. It's not doing anything. It just looks bad. Oh, this is phenomenal. But there's just nothing there. You have to understand that. All right. So we follow trends. That's what we do. If the market is not trending, then we are not trading. That's just the way it works. Okay. So with that being said, smash the like button, share. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So take what you can and give nothing back. And for now, I'm staying flat until the morning. And probably I'll stay flat going into Sunday. I think I'm going to keep my powder dry, see how the markets close tomorrow, and be ready for Sunday night. Okay. Because tomorrow's Take Back Friday. All right. So, everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you guys back here on Sunday. Peace.